Hey guys, it's Christine. Hello.
Christine.
So recently there was this trailer, the Breaking Dawn Part 1 trailer. So man, it was exciting. I want to talk about, some of the good parts, the bad parts, parts. So we've got this trailer. Our trailer starts off with this woman walking. That crazy lady who's like, I want to be a vampire. You remember her? New Moon. And I like how it starts off. It starts off on a good note because you can't really tell that it's gonna be a Twilight movie yet. Those people who hate Twilight will be like, ooh, what is this movie? I might be interested. This woman, she's like, clack, 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 backing down the hall. This sounds mysterious. Sounds mysterious. We see that this woman is actually carrying a letter on a plate. Letter on my plate. And it's addressed to Resident. Now, I don't know how you know Resident is a horde of evil law-making vampires in Italy, Whatevs, I guess they get it. It's Resident. There's more than one person that's invited, I think. But whatever, we go with it. We still got the music building. It's like, you know what? It's kind of reminiscent of Lost music now that I think about it. So Arrow, he opens the letter. It's like, I like the guy who plays Arrow. So the letter forms the basis of this trailer. Next we see Charlie. Charlie is reading his invitation. Bella lives there, but he's not. It looks like he opened an envelope. It looks like they actually sent a letter to their own house. Cool. Cool, guys. Bella's mom gets her letter, and she's like, oh, letter, I'm invited to my daughter's wedding. She's got this gorgeous house on November 18th. I'm so excited for November 18th. This is gonna be an interesting movie. It's gonna be a fun watch. And then it starts to rain because Jake, when he gets angry, it starts to rain. So Jake runs out the door. Jake runs out of the house. He's got the letter. He's got his invite because, of course, Jacob is invited to his best friend's wedding. Maid of honor. And then he, throws it down. This is where I have a problem. Jake, when you throw down a letter, it doesn't have the same effect. It floats. I'm pissed, And I just want to throw it. So I throw it and I'm like, it doesn't slam, it just looks dumb. Throwing it and it floats to the ground. It's like if I tried to kick a door closed because I want to look really awesome and I'm like, yeah! And then the door just went, eh, and then it didn't close. Oh, trailer man. This is where the music gets dun, 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 dun. I like epic music, but the trailer's not as epic as the music is. Usually they come out with the cheesy trailer and then they come out with the more epic trailer. The first trailer for Eclipse, had that one part where Victoria jumps across the ravine and it was like, oh, awesome! But the other parts were like, we must choose. I won't give up till your heart stops beating. This one, a little more action than the normal first trailer. Jake rips off his shirt, but you know what? I didn't even notice. And usually that's something I notice because it's usually like, ripping off my shirt. But it was fast and it was he just means business, So I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to it I don't even notice or if it's because he's getting better. But it's an improvement either way because we're all getting used to it. So it doesn't look as dumb. He throws his shirt dun 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 dun. And this is what I really like. He runs and instead of being hurrah, jumping and exploding into the werewolf, the camera goes down, you follow his feet running, and all of a sudden it bursts into wolf feet, and then it comes up and you see his face rah. Yeah, that was an awesome way to do it, because it doesn't look as dumb, because we're not watch me change, I'm a werewolf. It looks different, and it looks more realistic, and I was like, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Billy comes rolling out. He's like, Jacob! Picks up the piece of paper that we're dying to know what is that piece of paper that everyone that Bella knows is getting in the mail? And close up on the paper. Isabella Marie Swan and Edward Anthony Mason Cullen are getting married. Oh my god, I couldn't even guess. Music had died out for a little bit. The rain was in comes the epic music once again. Boom, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. To go with it, we have You Are Cordially Invited. Oh my god, we're invited. What are we invited to? We see the wedding procession. Dun, 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 dun. It's epic battle music, but they're getting married. But you know what? Trailer people gotta put in the epic battle music or else. The battle music is really what makes trailers exciting. And it's gorgeous. I don't know what you think of the outdoor wedding, but I thought it was gorgeous. Close up on the really big engagement ring. What is your opinion on this ring? Everyone thought it was so ugly. I think it's different. Oh man. Next title card. To the Event. Ooh, the event. Bella's hairpiece. It's Bella's POV. We're going up the aisle. It looks really beautiful. Rob, and it's got his hair combs to the side. It's not my favorite. What happened to his little bouffant? his little bouffant. You know what I'm saying? And then we also see Carmen and Eliezer. We're cordially invited to the event that will change everything. I remember last movie was like, everything will change. Well, now it's like we're cordially invited to the event that will change everything. Then we got this ominous music like, and we 360. We start to 360 around Edward's neck. And we see Bella's face. And we think we're going to see the dress, but of course we don't get to see the dress. Because in this movie, seeing a dress is a big spoiler because we have never seen the dress. But we know that there's going to be a wedding. So it's not TMI when we see the wedding. But it's TMI when we see the wedding dress. It's like we're the groom. From the worldwide bestseller, no measure of time with you will be long enough. When I imagine Edward saying this, like, no measure of time with you will be long enough. Not, no measure of time with you will be long enough. Rob Edward is so serious. Life or death when I say this line. And Edward Rob, it's not as much fun as Edward in the books. Aww. We're in Brazil. Dun, 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 Jesus! We'll start with Forever. Edward and Bella start to make out on the bed. Then, the scene we're all waiting for. The big sex scene. Rob kind of gripping onto what we think is the bed frame, but it actually it looks like a window to me. Edward is gripping the bed frame to exert his extra strength so he won't kill Bella while they have sex. In the book, I'm pretty sure the bed frame just kind of breaks. I did not picture this whole thunderous collapse of the bed frame. It's like the house is coming down. It's very intense. We see Dimitri chuck the human girl across the Volturi castle. I don't know if they're upset because maybe only Arrow was invited to the wedding. Maybe because it was addressed to Resident instead of Volturi. And they were insulted because apparently the Cullens have forgotten their name. Whatever the case may be. Then we got Jake. Angry look. Edward like, psh, and he punches Jake. He doesn't exactly punch Jake in the book. Here comes the big part. Bella in the mirror and she's like, what? I don't understand. We didn't wear a condom or anything, so I can't be pregnant. That's impossible. Then we've got the psh psh. He's got the little nudger, and the nudger is so strong. The noise that happens then is almost louder than when the invitation floats to the floor. And then we see Edward and he's like, fudge no. You know, Rob's gotten better at the face. He looks upset, but he doesn't look constipated like he does in a lot of the other upset scenes. And his hair's a little darker, which is weird because vampires never change. But, okay, we'll go with it because Jasper's hair just changes with the days. More heavy breathing from Kristen. She's really good at the heavy breathing. Title card. Breaking Dawn. Twilight Saga Part 1. So, there's my take on the Breaking Dawn trailer after watching it a few times. I was like, huh. Because it's so easy to poke at it, you know, and laugh, but it's also really easy to just sit back and enjoy it for what it is. What it is really fun. So, thanks for watching. You're awesome. Follow me on Twitter. It's @XTeenMay, and there's all sorts of links down there, so you can just click on them and see what's up if you want to see what's up. If not, then peace out. I will see you next time.